today is just a quick one for us anyway. Just a little tune-up before we race this weekend for the milers. Aaron Braun, Craig Lutz, and Scott Smith. They're all running a mile this weekend, so today they're just going to run a 3-mile tempo at 5-minute pace, which is pretty chill for them, even up here at 7,000 feet. And then they'll run 8x200 at 29.7, or that's the goal. That's 3:59.5 pace, just to learn that rhythm as much as they can. And then 1/400 at that same pace, so 59 or so. Kellen will do the exact same thing, except her tempo will be 5:35, and then she'll run 8 200s at 33.4, hopefully, and then 1/400 at 66. She's running a mile this weekend at BU. Steph, who's not racing this weekend, will do that 3-mile tempo with Kellen, and then she'll actually do 8 400s at her 5K pace, so 74s, and then that's non-adjusted because it's just a 400, and then she'll tack on a mile at 5:16. The guys that are running the 5K this weekend, Matt Yano and Scott Faubel, will do that tempo with the milers, 3 miles at 5 minutes. Then they'll do 8 400s at 66, which is 13:45 5K pace, and then they'll be done. And then Footsum will run the 3-mile tempo, the 8 400s with Matt and Fobs, and then he'll tack on a mile just like Steph did, and his mile will be, I think, 4:40. So that's the plan for the day.
Heading out to Seattle later this week. Got a little 5K on tap this Friday night at the Dempsey in UW. My goal is to get out there, feel some faster paces, bust the rust, hopefully get a PR, because my PR is not that good at the moment, and hopefully get the win.
Yeah, Scott and I actually have almost exactly the same PR, 14 flat point. Mine's .01. I think yours is like .3 or something. So yeah, the goal is to just try to go and get the legs loose before US Cross next week.
I am going to be racing in the BU Valentine mile race this weekend in Boston. The goal is to go sub 4:30. I ran 4:34.4 before, so hoping to dip under my PR and break that 4:30 barrier. And then also while we're out there, we're previewing the Boston Marathon course. So.
Simply breaking 4 these days in US distance running is kind of in a not quite the same league as other milers, but I feel like it's kind of a fun thing for us to do that also means a lot. And for distance runners of our distance, being able to have a window from sub 4 up through like these guys running 2:12 marathons, it's just a really good accomplishment.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of the romantic part of the sport. I remember getting into high school and you run the mile, you hear about sub 4 and reading the books about Roger Bannister and doing something that, 60 years ago people thought you would die in order to be able to do it. And so it's really cool to give it one more go. And yeah, for Scott and I, we're on the wrong side of 30, but hopefully we can be an inspiration to other 30-year-old dudes, and also kind of fun having it bookend with some marathons in between, so showing that we can have a little bit of range.
None of us have done it, so I'm really hoping we have a shot at it. Aaron and I, probably our last chance at it, so we definitely want to make sure it happens.